Hi Cancer and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jamie with Lost Boy. This is your bonus reading to make up for the fact that I kept calling you Pisces during the last one. I do apologize for that. I had just did Pisces right before yours and I was attempting to do them back to back. Should have given myself a moment in between to at least, hit my coffee and separate myself from the Pisces energy, but I do apologize for that, but I'm here to correct that for you now. This is for Cancer anywhere in anybody's birth chart. Cross watchers, of course, you are welcome. Flip the roles as you see fit. Only take the messages that resonate and drop the messages that do not. These are general messages, they're not private readings. If you are interested in booking a private reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. I do want to say thank you to everybody out there who has supported this channel. It really allows this channel to grow, and it gets these messages out there to others who might need it. So thank you, really, really, really. Thank you a lot. Alrighty, universe, what is going on with Cancer? What is going on with Cancer? What's going on in their energy that they might be unaware of? What is it that they need to know? Eight of Cups in the reverse. So somebody here is not walking away from something. Somebody here could be wanting to return back to something. Maybe they realize their happiness was not elsewhere, right? Because the Eight of Cups upright talks about walking away from something that's emotionally dissatisfying towards wish fulfillment. But in the reverse, this is kind of like a return here. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups. Okay. Two of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. The Two of Wands talks about needing to take a step, right? With blind faith. Something about having faith. You've been having faith down this path or down this journey here. For some of you guys, I feel like you guys are getting back to your sense of self, right? With the Nine of Pentacles, it talks about being independent, being prosperous. So this could be a return back to your higher self, right? Or getting back in touch with your soul path and your soul mission here, right? Because you are the Nine of Pentacles. Tell me more about this Two of Wands and Nine of Pentacles, please. King of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Wands. There might have been some kind of a conflict here, and I get it, I see it. I feel like you guys gave up some kind of fight or some kind of stance here because there was way too much competition with whatever you were doing, and you decided to leave something up into faith, and you decided to move alone. Right, because there's something here that you were involved in, right? That you might have, well, there was something here that you went back to, right? And I feel like you learned a valuable lesson when you went back to that, right? That wherever it was just competition, or whoever you were dealing with was just competition here, right? There was a lot of lies, there was a lot of deceiving here with this King of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody here who is unbalanced, because you do see the scales of justice here. So somebody here was definitely doing something to cause you an injustice, right? To take something away from you. They were coming at you with a negative energy here. Probably because it's something here with competition. I don't know if this person thinks that they're in competition with you, Cancer. But I feel like you're focused on your own, right? You're focused on yourself. You're focused on your stability. You're very independent, right? You're not reliant on other people. And maybe some people don't like that about you, Cancer, right? Because maybe you started to separate yourself with them, right? You started to connect deeper with the divine here with this Two of Wands. Because the Hierophant is showing up here with the Two of Wands, right? You're stepping out in blind faith. You're knowing that you're not walking alone. You know that you're not walking alone, Cancer. This could be a Libra here that you're dealing with. Definitely like like somebody here is in their masculine energy. But it's like an ungrounded masculine energy here, right? They're coming from a negative place. They're coming from an unawakened place, They're coming from a hurt place. Right? Because the King of Swords in the reverse, this is somebody here who will use whatever words and tactics that they have in order to manipulate somebody. To keep them confused, to keep them in chaos here, so that they don't continue to prosper. Tell me more about the Two of Wands. Tell me more about the Two of Wands, please. There's the Hierophant. There is a Hierophant. Some of you guys could also be dealing with a Taurus. I do have Virgo. I have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. I said Libra as well. You're leveling up, right? You're trusting in something higher than you. You're trusting in Source. You're trusting in Spirit. You're following the downloads that the Divine is bringing into you. You're being asked to step away from this energy. I feel like you guys see it. Some of you guys are seers, right? Or even like heralds of truth, right? Where you're able to see this kind of energy coming at you. And it's probably left you shaky here. Because I keep hearing in my head, like, why don't these people like me? I've never did anything to these people, right? But at the end of the day, Cancer, it's not you. It's probably them, right? A lot of people carry a lot of baggage that they like to project onto other people. Because they see you making moves, right? And they don't like that. Because someone here likes to have some kind of level of control here. Tell me more about this King of Swords in the reverse, please. Tell me more about the King of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Cups, the Empress, and the Six of Swords. They sense your power. They sense something here about you guys being very fertile right now, right? You're planning a new life here, right? You're getting ready to birth something new, right? There's an ending that's coming here, right? Tens are completions of a cycle, right? So I felt like you've learned everything that you needed to learn from this, and you're being intuitively guided to move on to calmer water. Something here about protecting your peace from somebody here who just wants to be in competition with you, Cancer. They just want to be in competition with you. But you're the Empress here. Tell me more about this Hierophant, please. Thank you, Spirit. Three of Wands in Judgment. I'm going to move all of this over so that we can see it on the screen. For some of you, whatever this competition was, right? Maybe it was somebody here who was trying to block you from receiving some kind of love offer. Right? They were trying to keep you trapped here because it's like this person that, whoever this King of Swords is in your life, I do not like this energy, right? It's like massively controlling here, right? It's like somebody here who's very rooted in their demons, right? Their demons, their negative energy, well, whatever you guys want to call it. At the end of the day, it's all the same shit to me, right? It's all the same shit. I mean, we can put whatever names we want on it. It's all semantics. It really is. It's all about energy. But you could be receiving an offer here, right? For love, or a new love offer coming in here that could lead to some kind of commitment. I'm going to change this up now as well, because I'm just getting another special message here for others of you. This could be somebody coming back into your life, right, wanting to offer you something here because they see that you're moving on, because you've elevated yourself as the Empress, right? And it's like this person doesn't want you to leave them behind, right? And they're conflicted with your independence here because it's like they can't break through. Something here about taking accountability, because the Judgment talks about things coming back up from the past that need to be dealt with. In this Three of Wands, this is the Emperor here, offering the Fool his status, his crown, his royalty, something that is meant for this Fool card. So somebody here is being humbled. They're being humbled. Maybe they didn't realize that you were the Empress, right? And maybe this person was conflicted because they couldn't see through the illusions around them, right? Because you were so independent that they didn't know how to handle that kind of energy. But for the majority of you, it's like this King of Swords energy here, right? It's like somebody could be offering you something again to keep you trapped because they sense that you're moving on, right? And now they're feeling guilty for some kind of injustice that they did towards you. But it's like you're protected by the divine because you haven't wavered from following your intuition. Tell me about this Ten of Cups and the Empress here, please. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. That's breaking free out of some kind of mental prison here, seeing something clearly about an individual. The High Priestess in the reverse and the Justice card. Yeah. Justice will prevail. You're separating yourself from this energy, and maybe this has been lingering in your energy for too long, right? Maybe you guys have even been conflicted about this individual. Like, because they might have they definitely caused some kind of injustice here in the past, right? The King of Swords in the reverse is definitely somebody who is not afraid to cheat, right? Especially when he's holding, the scales of justice in his hand, then he's in reverse, and he's like, it's all about me, it's all about my needs, it's all about my wants, it's all about my desires. This is somebody here who had a selfish frame of mind. For others of you, right, something could be taken away from this King of Swords and given to you, right? Because they abuse their authority, right? They abuse their authority. This person was not the rightful heir of whatever this title was, and you are. And things are getting restored. That cycle is over here, right? It's being dealt with now with this Judgment card. It's under judgment. This High Priestess in the reverse, this is like somebody here who's not awakened, who's not aware, right? They don't keep their mouth shut. This person likes to start trouble. They have no connection to the divine. But there is justice here. You're moving away. The peace is afforded to you because you've stopped feeding this, whatever this competition was, whatever this fight was, whatever this argument was. It's like you wanted no more part of it, Cancer. You wanted no more part of it because I feel like you've committed yourself to something higher here, right? You've committed yourself to something higher here, and you know your worth now as the Empress card. You know what you're capable of, and that's what you're going after. Strength card in the reverse, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Two of Swords. Somebody here is finally going to be seeing the truth, right? That they probably missed out on an opportunity on a good one because they were probably fighting with themselves, right? They were probably still in a low vibing energy. And take all of these messages however they resonate in your life, y'all. This is a general reading. It's not, like I said, it's not a private personal reading. I'm just trying to pull as many messages as I can for Cancer. But the scales are being balanced back out, and it's being balanced out in your favor. Unfortunately, you do have to say goodbye to something here that was very challenging. It was in choppy waters, right? Because now you're moving into the calm. You're moving into the calm. You're wrapping up a cycle here, and you're claiming your rightful spot on your throne. Because now you recognize your power, and you're not allowing other people's projections to influence you anymore. Some of you guys could be like empaths, right? And other people's energies like really, really have an effect on you. I would definitely try and practice more grounding techniques, right? Step outside, take your shoes off, soak in the energy from the ground, right? Suntan a little bit, right? Soak up those rays from the sun, right? Another great way is taking spiritual baths, right? Water is very, 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 very cleansing. But justice is here. Things are going in your favor now because you didn't waver from your path, right? And it might have been confusing at that time. You probably didn't understand why. But I feel like you guys are going to now. This is like somebody here who mistreated an empress in the past, right? And now they want to come back, but they haven't done the healing work, right? Because they can sense that you're moving on, that you've healed, that you've elevated, and now they want to come back and be like, oh, Empress, Cancer, how are you? Right? And it's like, nah, I'm all set. Like, you've learned everything you could learn. You're moving on to calmer waters. You're leaving it in the past. You're claiming what is yours, right? And you know you're getting ready to birth this new life, right? You're very fertile right now. You're very creative. Alrighty, universe. What else is going on with Cancer? Abort mission. Don't do it. Childhood trauma. Give me one more for Cancer, please. Thank you. Take action now. Nourish your soul. It's at the bottom of the deck here. Right? Continue to feed your soul. Continue to nurture yourself. There's childhood trauma. It's this person here, right? Maybe they were not loved as a child, right? Or maybe they didn't, whatever, right? Maybe they weren't raised in that atmosphere. Unfortunately, that happens, right? But it's not your problem to fix. It's not your problem to fix. Abort mission. I feel like you have, like, this is you with Six of Swords. You're aborting the mission, right? It's like you're not even feeding into it anymore. I feel like you guys have been moving differently in whatever the situation is, and you're taking action now, right? And your action that you're taking is you're turning your back on it. Because by not focusing your attention on it, you're not feeding it anymore. You're not feeding this individual anymore. For others of you, this could be like a family member or like a friend or something like that, right? It doesn't always necessarily have to be love. I'm going to clarify that. Alrighty, universe, tell me about this childhood trauma. Tell me about this childhood trauma. Yep, Four of Pentacles, somebody's holding on tightly to it, right? They're holding on tightly. I'm hearing victim mentality, right? They've been carrying this victim mentality for a while, acting like the universe and everybody owes them something because of what they went through. Right? But newsflash, right? We all have trauma. We all have trauma. We all do. We all have our baggage. We all have our shit. And anybody who thinks out there that everybody constantly has a perfect life, you are wrong, right? Just because some people don't show it doesn't mean that it isn't there. We've all had our struggles. The Fool. Yeah. Some of you, it could be an Aries as well, but this person's afraid to take a leap of faith, right? They're holding back. They're not taking a step in a new direction here, right? And something here about being loyal. Somebody here's not even being loyal to themselves. There's this King of Swords again. There's that King of Swords again. They're not, I'm just saying the loyalty because I see the dog here, right? But somebody's holding back from taking a leap of faith and into changing their circumstances because the King of Swords is upright here. Like, this person's not doing the work. They're not being honest with themselves. That's what it is, right? This person just needs to be honest with themselves. Okay, we have a hot mess here. Strength card. The Hierophant in the reverse, the Four of Wands in the reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles, right? The opportunity is there for this person, right? To commit themselves to a higher source, to a higher path, to have the bravery and the courage to admit the truth to themselves, right? That they've been off balance, right? Their spiritual connection with themselves, with the higher source, has been off balance, and there's no stability, there's no stable foundation in their spirituality here. The opportunity is there. They can grab it if they want to, but they just need to admit the truth to themselves. They need to open themselves up to this. But somebody here is so scared. They're so scared of You know, a lot of people get really afraid of success or of actually working through their trauma because they've never experienced life without that baggage, without that burden, without having their escapes, right? Like, people will overly drink or overly eat or overly smoke or like and overly indulge in multiple different things as distractions in order for them to not admit the truth to themselves, right? And this is somebody here who's so obsessed with all of their distractions that they don't want to lose sight in those. They don't want to give those up because it feeds their ego. We have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck. This person has everything inside of them to have it all. But they just need to be brave. Look, the Three of Swords, that's what's holding them back. It's this pain. It's this pain in this heart. Somebody's carrying heartache, right? They keep replaying it. They keep replaying it in their head. Anything else here for Cancer, please? Anything else to add to this reading, please, Spirit? Growth. This is all about growth here, right? I feel like there are two people here who have moved in two opposite directions, right? It's like you're planting new roots, right? Whatever seed, like I said, you guys are fertile, right? Whatever seed that's being planted is going to grow because you're planting new roots. You're planting new stable roots. Wisdom at the bottom of the deck here, right? Wisdom is all about applying the knowledge that you have. It's all about applying the knowledge that you have, much like a doctor, right? He goes through all of that schooling, but he still needs to go through his residency before he can even practice on his own. That way he can gain some wisdom on how to apply the knowledge, right? So you've gained some kind of knowledge in the past through the lessons that you've learned, right? And I definitely see that you've learned a lesson here because, it's like your faith is stronger than it's ever been. And now you're being able to plant new roots, plant new seeds because now you've gained some wisdom, right? Now you know how to apply the knowledge that you've learned. And that's what's shifting this karmic balance out for you. That strength and that King of Swords flew when I shuffled, so definitely a big emphasis on that. Your commitment is being tested. You're very close to achieving your goals, and emotions are running high. Where can I put this? I'm like running out of space, y'all. It's gonna go right here. Your commitment is being tested. It's your commitment with yourself, with your higher self here, right? Are you going to give in? Are you going to give in, or did you learn the lesson? But you've learned the lesson. Joy. Joy is right at the bottom of that, right? You're embracing your joy. You're embracing your happiness here. You are so close to achieving your goal. You're so close, Empress, to birthing this new life, right? Emotions are running high. I am recording this. What is it? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the full moon is supposed to be full around 4:24. There's a big release that's happening right now, and it has to do with your karmic energy, right? It has to do with your dharma. You're entering a new phase in your life, a positive phase, because you did the work to heal. Something here about releasing. You're releasing expectations. Right, because the only person that you can expect from is you. fiery climax approaches at the bottom of this deck, so expect beautiful wonders, is what I heard with that, right? Things might be happening all at once, right? Once the scales rebalance themselves out, and the scales are balancing out for you, right? Your karma is being cleared. Something here about a reset for you. Alrighty, and your affirmation is communication and gentleness. Wonder how the other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness, and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will make asses out of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. I speak with gentleness and I listen with gentleness. I align with the gentlest part of myself, and I take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid. I am like a baby deer who's best friends with a baby elephant. The baby elephant wraps its little trunk around my shoulders, and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about what sorts of humans the clouds look like. Maybe it's all about finding common ground, right? Maybe you don't... I feel like that whatever this person did, they definitely hurt you, right? They did a lot of things to keep you down, right? And a lot of those secrets are being revealed, right? And you're being asked to be gentle, not just to yourself, but to this individual, because they're also on their own journey, right? Hurt people like to hurt other people, unfortunately, right? Misery loves company. But I feel like you're going to be moving differently. You're going to be in this, like, healing energy where you're, like... You're being gentle now. You're being gentle now. Because you know that it's somebody's demons that are affecting them, right? Alrighty, y'all. If this reading resonates with you guys, please hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Alrighty, universe, give me a final message here for Cancer, please. Give me a final message for Cancer. Blessings. 44. We have blessings. You are divinely protected. Ganesha asks you to consider what exactly it is that you want at this time. He asserts that your desires are within your reach. The universe is conspiring to help you achieve your aspirations. Since the universe is in harmony with your desires, the how will transpire effortlessly, because you're in your Empress energy. You guys are very fertile right now. Ganesha is bestowing on you blessings of luck, love, and new prospects. Be very clear about your intentions at this time. Once you have identified what you desire, Ganesha will work to clear the obstacles and amp up your blessings. But stand the temptation to succumb to self-indulgence. You are in an excellent affluence phase. This period will not last forever, so be sure to take advantage of it and act when opportunities arise. Resolve with triumph. The principle of averages works in your favor now. The more you perpetuate something that you want, the more likely you are to receive that very thing, even if it feels impossible. These manifestation possibilities are endless in range and subject matter, from love to money to success to happiness. Ganesha teaches that your blessings are continuous. The realization of the blessing may not be immediately apparent. Trust that happiness and blessings are always being showered on you. What is going on in your life at this moment is external and beyond your control. It's external and beyond your control. Like I said, it has nothing to do with you. This person's on their own journey, they're on their own path, and they still have a lot more lessons that they need to learn. True happiness and blessings lie within you, in your heart, and in your soul. And that's why you are the Nine of Pentacles. You're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your blessings. And that is what I have for y'all, Cancer. I am sending you all lots of love and light. And with that, I will see y'all next week. Ciao.